Hey, you guys. So, been kind of dealing with some stuff for the past 2 weeks or so, I guess, and thought maybe we could talk about it for a few. um, my dad had to have a pretty major surgery done 2 weeks ago, and and he's not real healthy. He's got a lot of other health issues going on. So it was kind of a scary thing, a hard thing to do, but he decided he wanted to do what we had to do, and we did it. So while he's in the hospital, the doctors keep asking, if your dad's heart stops, what do y'all want to do? What does your dad want to do? And that's kind of it's kind of alarming to actually think you have to really talk about it. We had talked about it before, him and I, and I knew that Dad did not want a whole bunch of tubes and, all that kind of stuff done to him. So I kind of figured Dad would want to be a do not resuscitate. Well, so as I'm talking to Dad and asking him, Dad, if your heart stops, what do you want to happen? Do you want to be what they call a full code, which means that they will do everything, CPR, put a tube down your throat, intubate you, all the things that have to be done to try to save you, to keep you going? Do you want to do that? Or do you want to be a do not resuscitate? A do not resuscitate just simply means they're going to do everything for you until your heart stops. And then after your heart stops, they're not going to do CPR on you and all of that kind of stuff. They're just going to let you go. And really, I know that is what my dad wants, but he could never tell us what he wanted. And so I talked to him 4 or 5 times, and and myself and my 2 sisters were talking to him, trying to, just get him to be able to tell us his desires if something were to happen. And he never could. And so I'm talking to him a little bit later on another day. And I said, Dad, have you thought about this anymore? And he says to me, I'm so afraid that if I say I want to be a do not resuscitate, that people will think I'm giving up. And he said, and I'm not giving up. I just don't want to have to deal with all that stuff. Don't want you girls to have to deal with all that kind of stuff. He said, so that's what I would rather be, but he said, I just am afraid if I say that, people will think I'm not trying and that he's giving up. I was like, Dad, that's so not it. I said, this is really about you and about what you need and what you want, and that's all that matters. That you should decide for yourself, and that we will support you, but we want what you want. So 2 weeks later, here we are. We still don't have a definitive choice made by him, but it just makes me think that it's a hard conversation to have with your folks. It's a hard conversation to have with anybody that may be going through this kind of thing, because it's like, what do you want to do? What what is the right thing? And I know it's hard. I just think that we really need to have this open communication with our family or our friends, whoever it may be, and just know what their desires are and to support them in what they are. And after they are educated and told all the things, then whatever they decide, I think that should be what the answer is. So I guess I just encourage everyone to have the conversation, be supportive of whatever your person wants to do, and be respectful of that. So anyway, that's all I have. You guys have a nice day, and we will talk again. Bye.